For decades, nylon was the king of carpet. Ever since carpet manufacturing took off in Dalton, Georgia in the late 1950s, nylon has dominated the market. Why? Because it was tough. It wore like iron, and it was incredibly easy to dye. Now, the reason nylon is so easy to dye is because it's full of microscopic holes called dye sites. Now, these dye sites allow color to penetrate deep into the fiber, creating rich, vibrant colors. But nylon's greatest strength also became its greatest weakness. Those same dye sites that allow dye to get in also allow stains to get in. So manufacturers faced a problem. How do you make nylon stain resistant? Now, the answer arrived in 1972 when Scotchgard Carpet Protector was introduced. The chemistry worked by blocking the dye sites, making it harder for stains to attach to the fiber. And for nearly 30 years, everything was fine. But then, in the late 1990s, questions began to emerge. Scientists discovered that these chemicals, perfluorooctanoic acids, were not breaking down in the environment, which is where the nickname forever chemicals came from. And they started finding them in rivers, lakes, soil, wildlife, and eventually even in our bloodstream. So the original chemistry was phased out and reformulated. But the replacement chemicals, known today as PFAS, were found to be just as bad. And in the last decade, manufacturers have moved to newer alternatives, often referred to as Gen X chemicals. The problem? Very, very little information is publicly available about them. And at the same time, consumers have become increasingly cautious about bringing additional chemicals into their home. And unlike nylon, fibers such as polyester and smart strands don't need stain-blocking treatments to make them stain resistant. And as a result, nylon's market share has collapsed. In the late 1990s, nylon accounted for roughly 70% of the residential carpet market, and today it's less than 10%. Because nylon's dirty little secret is finally out. I'm Jeff Green with the Carpet Channel, and if you found this video about nylon helpful, please hit the subscribe button, and you'll find straightforward content created to make shopping and comparing carpets easier for everyone. Thanks for watching.